My name's Brandon Watkins. I'm the co-owner of Yellowhammer Creative.
Awesome. What do y'all do?
We are screen printing, graphic design, and retail.
Fantastic.
Yeah.
Where's your retail store?
We have one in Avondale, but we're about to move it over to the Bazitz building when that gets renovated.
Awesome. That building looks amazing. I'm
Yeah,
excited about
it's
that.
coming along.
And y'all have the best food ever.
Yeah, there's going to be a lot of different food in there. I think there's going to be an Ethiopian restaurant, tacos, kind of all kinds of stuff. There's going to be there's a big focus on ethnic food, which is good. And there's going to be just a plain burger and hot dog kind of place.
I'm all for a burger and hot dog kind of place.
That's all right.
Nobody's going to go there. There's going to be all this new cool stuff.
No, there's going to be kids from the McWayne Center. So
That's true. They need burgers. Chicken fingers,
yeah,
actually.
they're not going to eat dumplings, so they're just going to want a hot dog.
That's true.
So that's going to be great. Yeah. What do you do?
I'm Rachel Callahan, and I own picturebirmingham.com. I take pictures of the city, of skyline, sunsets, wherever I travel, but mainly Birmingham.
Okay.
And I sell them in print and digital form and photo product kind of form, and all the proceeds go to the Well House, which they rescue victims of human trafficking here in town.
Okay.
And also nationally, they fly all over the United States rescuing victims.
Right on. How long has that been going on?
The Well House?
Not trafficking.
No, trafficking's been a while. The Well House, I think maybe like 8 years-ish. I don't know exactly. That could be completely inaccurate.
Okay.
But what they do, they're one of the only organizations in the United States that does exactly what they do, which is, they really get into the nitty-gritty. They go and rescue the minute they get a 1-800 call, even if it's in Oregon. And they have short-term shelter that's really high security, and then they have a long-term recovery kind of retreat center where they help the girls and the children, they regain their identification, they get job training, the ladies do. They kind of help them heal physically, spiritually, emotionally, and so it's really intense and really amazing what they do.
Oh yeah. How long have you been taking pictures?
It started kind of randomly, maybe 3 years ago. I was actually kind of going through a pretty rough illness, and I didn't know what was wrong with me, and I was going through this 4-month diagnosis process. And my husband had taken me out for a walk one night to kind of help ease my anxiety and help me feel better. And we'd taken this random sunset picture up on the top of the city on this road we'd never been to before. And it was just really cool, and it was very calming, and he picked up on, okay, this is helpful to her. So he made this crazy effort to find a new sunset spot every night that summer and take me somewhere new. I started taking pictures,
cool.
sharing them on Twitter at first, and at the same time that summer I'd started reading about the Well House, and I wanted to help them, but I didn't really know how. And so about 9 months later, I'd taken hundreds of pictures. I'd been sharing them. People had been asking about buying them. And it just all came together of, this is why I'm supposed to do this. This is why I started it, and it fits perfectly to help them. And so about 3 years, and I've got thousands now. And, of course, now I'm embarrassed about the ones I took 3 years ago.
Yeah, right. Yeah.
I've got a new big fancy camera, and, it's a lot more intense now, but it's really fun. It's really great. And then the digital files I'm able to sell to marketing firms, PR firms here in town, magazines, businesses that need website pictures, and so that's been really great too.
Yeah, we need stuff like that all the time.
Yeah.
So after this, we'll exchange cards.
Yeah,
Get together. Yeah. So have you always been into photography, or is it just kind of?
As a side,
it came out of that?
Yeah, I'm a blogger. I've been blogging for 9 years, and so of course photography goes with blogging. But it was a humor blog. It was about my kids. It's about fashion. It had nothing to do with actual fine photography, and so it just kind of happened from there. And since I already had kind of the social media, grounding to kind of grow that, it just kind of happened fairly quickly. So tell me, what do you guys do for businesses?
Really, we do anything creative-wise. Right now we're focusing mostly on branding, but we have 3 different fronts to the company. We have a retail shop where we sell shirts that we design, and then we have a screen printing shop where we, do custom work where somebody comes in, they want a family reunion shirt, we give them that. And then we have the creative side, which is me and Brett. So we do, right now for the food hall, we're doing branding for the food hall. And then we're doing branding for about 12 different stalls that are going in there.
Oh, okay.
So we do a lot of that.
So is it kind of ground up design for those businesses? Like they're new businesses, new...
It's mostly concepts that people had, and they just don't have anything. They need build out, they need brands, they need a menu. So we get to work closely with our clients like that. Even picking out names, we get into that. But I mean, we really do anything. We kind of offer creative services to anybody that wants anything.
Do y'all do website stuff?
We do website, yeah. We apply vinyl banners. We really don't. We have a problem turning jobs down. It's getting a little overwhelming, but we're hiring some people to get in there with us and help us do that stuff. We got another graphic designer that helps us out now. When we were just getting going, it was just me and Brett. We were working, 40, 50 hours a week with our other jobs. So we were doing all right, being able to keep up. But now things have gotten crazy, so we have to hire more people.
That's awesome. And y'all are doing this full time now?
Yeah.
No other jobs?
We've been full time about 3 years.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool. So what t-shirts are yours? I'm sure I've seen them around.
We do It's Nice to Have You in Birmingham, Heart of Dixie, Somebody in Birmingham Loves Me.
Yeah, I've seen them.
There's just a bunch of them.
Yeah.
I lose control or lose count of them all. But it's really weird when I'm out somewhere and I'll see somebody that has a shirt on that we made. I still get kind of giddy about that. It's
Yeah,
really
totally.
weird. Yeah.
That's really awesome.
Yeah. So what is you said you have another blog?
Yeah, I've been writing for about 9 years.
Okay.
It's totally random. I've always avoided having a niche that I write about, and it's everything from, my most viral post was about how not to have really long butt and blue jeans, and so it features my butt and about 50 different pairs of blue jeans, and that's been pinned on Pinterest a few million times.
Long butt?
Long butt. Have you ever seen a lady with long butt?
I haven't. Is that like an actual...
Yeah, but it's all the jeans. It's not the butt. See,
it's not a physical condition?
My friends were afraid. That's what started this whole thing is, we were starting to get a little older, and they were afraid that all of a sudden our butts were going to get long. Because we know a lot of ladies that are older than us that their butts get really long. No, they don't. That's the thing.
Like earlobes?
So I proved to them scientifically that it wasn't the butts that elongate. It's actually the jean pockets that these ladies were picking. They were picking very poor choices in blue jeans, and the pockets would be like this big, and it would make their butts look like they all of a sudden got really long.
So they just didn't know.
Exactly.
Someone had to tell them.
So we did a scientific study on it. My friend and I went to the mall with like 3 kids trailing behind us and took pictures of each other's butts all day long and about 50 different pairs of jeans. And then we published our study, and we had about 3 or 4 different follow-up
You took pictures of y'all's butts or just random people's
our own
butts? Okay.
Yeah, we kept it to our own butts. We didn't surprise butt anybody.
Okay. All right, I'm just processing that.
But that was a long time ago. But that's kind of what drew in pretty much 90% of my regular readers came from my butt post.
So you don't bring awareness to long butt anymore?
I mean, it's just, I've moved on, I feel like I need to. I have a lot of people asking for an updated...
It seems like such an epidemic
it
that
is.
we need to get control of.
Well, and it's a problem too, because like those posts are still viral and they still get pinned on Pinterest and shared. And then I'll get somebody that comes on the post and be like, this is dated. And I'm like, well, yeah, it is. I wrote it years ago. So I do feel like I owe it to my friends.
We need a focus group. We need a whole group of researchers.
And I always promise to do a guy post too. Like,
do guys suffer from long butt?
Not really long butt, but certain guys do pick the wrong blue jeans.
Yeah. I have more of a hiney situation going on. I think that's
like
what
too much?
No, too little.
Yeah, that's what most guys.
It's classified as a hiney. It's not really a butt, but it's small enough to be a hiney. So I think a lot of guys have that.
Is hiney like, is that the term? Like that means small?
It's a precious butt. Yeah.
Yeah, most guys don't have any.
Yeah.
Most guys need to get some like Spanx to fill it out.
Yeah.
Which is a problem. I mean, and you can cover that well, or you can cover it really poorly, and it looks like your body just cuts off at the waist, and your pants are just drooping.
I get that a lot.
That's awkward.
Yeah.
So yeah.
If there was a small butt focus group or a forum I could go to. I could figure out how to.
So you would feel like you would want to read that, not be a part of it, is what you're saying?
I probably want to be a part of it. It's,
Okay.
I think it's more of a lifestyle than a choice. Is this off topic? You said you do other city skylines. What all have you done?
Anywhere I go, pretty much. Atlanta, Asheville. We stay in the Southeast a lot, although we did go to Mexico for our anniversary, and that was pretty amazing.
Do you go specifically to take the pictures, or you just go and happen to be there?
Yeah. My husband is all about making it happen for me. Like, he'll research beforehand and figure out, okay, where are the sunset angles? Where should I take her?
Oh, that's
he
nice.
does. He's like my research guy. Yeah. So
Yeah.
we're going to Athens this weekend. We've never been there. Athens, Georgia, unfortunately.
Yeah.
And so I'm fully expecting him to tell me where I need to go to take the pictures.
Does Athens have a skyline?
No idea. We'll find out. I know very little about Athens, except that it's in the middle of nowhere, Georgia. Like, there's no interstate that goes through.
Yeah, I've been a couple times. My cousin went to school there, but that was a long time ago.
But anyway, mainly, most of the people that buy my pictures are wanting Birmingham stuff. Most of my clientele and Instagram followers and everything else are local, so.
Yeah, the Birmingham stuff has gotten really, really popular now.
It has.
I think anything that you can do with that, people are
For
going to
sure.
love. Yeah, there's been the shift. It's been kind of great. I guess we noticed it when we started Yellowhammer that people are actually starting to want and say that they're from Birmingham.
Yeah.
So-
Did you grow up here?
I did.
I did too. And just thinking back on what downtown was like when we were kids.
Oh yeah, it was,
And what
it
it
was
is
gross.
now. Oh yeah, it was total ghost town.
yeah.
And it's funny because my parents also grew up here.
Mm-hmm.
They were born in '52, and so their childhood was in the heyday of downtown.
Right.
And
They
would-
always told me about that too.
they would dress up in their Sunday best and come down here and
Mm-hmm.
go to all the little stores. And it's taken me years to convince my dad, in particular,
To come back down.
downtown is
Yeah.
awesome now. I promise, because it's still not as cool as it was in the
Right.
in the '60s. I think
Yeah.
in his mind, at least.
If you see pictures, even from the 60s and 70s, it was booming down there. It was pretty cool.
But I love it down here. I love it downtown. It's so awesome to see everything changing and blooming. And, part of what I want to do with my images, besides support the well house, is support the positivity of Birmingham and kind of educate. Because one of my I get some really great comments, of course. I'm sure you do too.
Yeah.
One of my favorites is when one of my pictures of Railroad Park will kind of get around on the internet. I'll get so many people saying, "Did you Photoshop this? There's no water in downtown Birmingham. I've lived here all my life, and
Yeah.
there's no water in downtown Birmingham."
Yeah.
And it just cracks me up. All of those people, I want to be like, you need to get in your car
Yeah.
and drive downtown right now, because
Yeah.
you have no idea anything that's going on down there.
It's crazy. There's a lot of construction, a lot of things are getting built. It's really exciting.
It is.
Yeah,
It is.
We're happy to be a part of it.
Helpful. So tell me
Yeah.
about some of your clients. What have you done lately?
Well, we work with a lot of clients in Birmingham. The food hall has been a big one. We work really close with the Alabama Theater and the Lyric. We've gotten to where we really were fortunate enough to be able to work with all of the big things in Birmingham, Railroad Park, all the theaters. There's a lot of, we work with a lot of people.
That's
Alabama
cool.
Power. I think we're considered, to kind of be forward in design. So I think a lot of people
Did
are
you do
starting.
their new logo? Southern
we
Company's
didn't.
new logo?
Yeah, we're not that big. We're not big enough to where we can get
Right.
that kind of branding stuff. But
But you're doing what kind of
we do
things are you doing?
Well, we do a lot of small businesses. We do for the Baking Bandits. We do their stuff. The Redmont Distillery.
Yeah.
We did their branding, their logo, their packaging. I'm totally blanking on a lot of people.
Tell me more about the food hall though, because I'm really excited
Okay.
about that.
So it's supposed to open up in December. I think December 8th or 9th. So it's going to have 3 restaurants on the corners and about 16 to 18 food vendors inside. So there's going to be dumplings, dosa, There's going to be a Jerusalem grill, Ellie's Jerusalem grill. There's going to be a poke bowl, which is basically sushi in like over rice. Mexican ice cream, which is really cool. An Ethiopian restaurant.
It's so exciting because I think we're getting a lot of brand new cuisines through that project, right? I mean, there's stuff there that's nowhere else.
Yeah, we don't have an Ethiopian restaurant, and I think people are more excited about that than anything.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. But yeah, it's going to be a cool spot for Birmingham.
What else is going to be in that building? Do you know?
We're going to be in there. I'm not sure who else is going to be like upstairs with us, but downstairs is going to be the Sidewalk Film Festival. They're going to have 2 theaters down there, and there's going to be a brew pub, I think. And then
Are there lofts upstairs, or is it?
it's just apartments. They're not lofts or anything.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's awesome. Are they there already, or is that a new?
They're building them out. I mean, it was the Pazitz building. It was just a department store. So now they're just going and building it out and kind of salvaging what they can. It looks really good.
Yeah, that's so exciting.
It was nice talking to
It's
you.
nice to meet you. I'm glad to hear about what you guys are doing.
Yeah, you too.
It's exciting.
Yeah.